Greetings, my needle drops. Anthony Fantano here, standing in this spot, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for an album. No, it's not. Oh my god, I'm so used to this. It's time for a question of the week, which doesn't really happen every week. Before I get into this question, I want to tell you guys links down there in the D box where you can follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We should be doing another blog TV soon, and chances are you're going to find updates as to when that is over there. And in terms of everything else with me, next week is when my lists are going to drop. My favorite EPs, track singles, music videos, favorite albums too, of course, and it's going to be so nice that whole week. Not only am I going to drop the lists, but, you know, I won't have to listen to anything. You know, for work purposes. I could listen for pleasure. But here is the LP that was my #1 album for last year. Love this thing. But I will give you guys a hint. This sounds absolutely nothing like the new record that is my #1. Nothing. So, your question of the week. Is there a perfect album? And if so, what album is it? Is there more than one perfect album on the planet? Are there dozens of perfect albums on the planet? And if there are these albums in existence that are perfect, what exactly makes them so? Do they all share this common attribute, or do different things make them perfect? To me, when I give something a score, or when I advocate for you guys to listen to something, it's just a level of my emotional enjoyment. You know, 10 is up here, 1 is down here. And to me, all a 10 means is that, you know, I could see myself listening to this over and over and over and over for a very, very, very long time. Of course, I can get sick of it. You can get sick of pretty much anything. But I don't see any other way you could celebrate an album's greatness than by listening to it or sharing it with friends. And to me, an 8, a 10, a 9, totally worth that effort. Is there such a thing as perfection in music? Can you attain perfection in music? And if so, how do you do it? Or when we say an album is perfect or close to perfect, are we just misusing the word and just merely trying to express that we think it's a really, really great piece of work? And that's your question of whenever, guys. Anthony Fantano. Questions? Perfect albums? Forever.